Hi, everyone, and thank you for joining me. I know we're all in kind of a new world here, having to work remotely and help our students access different content and still teach social studies in a meaningful way. I'm glad and excited that we were able to provide you guys active classroom for your classes as your students are having to, work at home and you're working at home. So we're trying to make this as easy as possible for you. So I want to walk you through kind of how to get everything set up for doing this. This video right here is specifically for teachers that have gotten access to Active Classroom. Whether we set you up with a pilot account for your district or for individual schools, this will show you guys how to kind of get your students in, get them set up, and start assigning things right away. So let's begin. When you guys first log in, this is what you will see after you've registered and filled out that link that we sent you. It will take you right here to your homepage. The first thing you probably want to do is to get your classes set up. So for some districts, we already have rostering set up, but for those of you that are just brand new, this is how you would do it. So the first thing we want to do is click on Manage Students. And if you do this part first, this will make your life super easy. So let me show you how this works. You'll simply create a new student class, just give it a name. Let's see, I'm just going to add in Saturday School right there. Okay, I'm going to hit save, and it says great. All right, so now that you have your classes set up, I'm going to show you the next step and why that you should have done that first. So we want to get our students in quickly. You can go back and look here at all of your different classes listed out here. All right, but now how do we get our students in? This is super easy. So I clicked on the A, or Active Classroom, to take me back to my home screen. Simply click on your name. And when you click on your name, it allows you to edit your profile. But scrolling down here, I want you to draw your attention to this right here. It says Student Registration URL. All you have to do now is grab this code, or grab whatever code it is, copy and paste it into Schoology, Google Classroom, or any of those different sites. So I'm going to show you guys what this looks like. So this is your link for students. So I'm going to copy this link now, and sorry, I've got to move my screen a little bit here because I can't get to the incognito window. I'm going to open up a new incognito window. I'm going to take this full screen. So all I'm going to do, and you don't have to do this, I'm just showing you this is what it'll look like for the students. So this is the link. And all the student has to do is fill out this information. So they put in their first name, last name, email. They don't have to put in a contact phone number, set a password, and then look. Because you did all of that pre-work by setting up your classes, which just took a few seconds to do, when the students click here, they can select which class they belong in. So I'm in Saturday School. They have to agree with the terms of use and hit register. And that's it. That's as easy as it is to get into your class. So you simply give them that link, the one that I just gave you guys here, obviously not the same link that I'm providing because each one is going to be unique to you, the teacher, so that they drop into your class. So that's really how super easy it is to get students added in. All right, so I'm going to open this back up to full screen here. So now we have our students added. And I'm going to click on the Active Classroom, or the A, to go back to the home screen. And I do want to point out, just remember your student registration URL is located right here under your name, where you can click on your profile. So that's how you do it. It's very, very simple to add in students. All right, great. So now you have your students all added in, and you want to share some content with them. I'm going to start with something that you probably should do from the beginning. After your students are added in, are the atlases. So these are all of the different atlases that Social Studies School Service and Nystrom have to offer. And you should have access to some of these, usually more specific to your grade level. But you simply want to share these with your classes beforehand. So let's say you teach geography. You might use this desk atlas. Simply click on this. It pulls up all of your classes that you've added. Just add the classes in and hit send. And then once you've done that, all of your classes have that atlas. Same thing. So let's take a look at one of these. It's really pretty simple, straightforward ebook. Nothing spectacularly different about it. Once it loads in here, here we go. So it just flips through the pages. You have the ability to, go to a certain page. You can type in, I want to go to page 45, and it'll take you right there to that page 40 and 45. All right, so that is the atlas. Pretty straightforward, pretty simple. So that's just one piece of content here. The next are the maps. This is really like a free drawing tool where the students can go in and create. Some of you may have this or may have gotten this. Some of you may not have gotten this piece here, but the students will be able to change between atlases. They'll be able to change what's showing. So here, if you wanted to look at maybe a land cover map of the United States, they could add in different layers over here, like the political features, adding those in, and it's really pretty simple to utilize. So that is the maps portion. They can add in all kinds of content over here. They can add in and draw different images in here. They can select different icons. They can add in videos, pictures, and text with this right here. It allows them to put in a title. And if you want some more information on that, we do have support videos to help you guys with this. Or you can always reach out to me. My name is Jason, and my email is really easy. It's jason@socialstudies.com. All right, hopping back to the homepage, I clicked on the A. You can use, if you've been given these curriculum maps, this lays out all of your courses for you, and you just simply select the grade that you want to do. And let's say you are right here and you're like, okay, I like this activity. You can view it by clicking on the eyeball, or you can click on the little assign button, and this allows you to assign it out to your classes. You can give special instructions. You can add custom highlights right here if you want them to read, mark up, and annotate. So you just add it there, hit save assignment, and look, it gives you an LTI link. So if you're using Google Classroom or you're using anything like that, Schoology, you can copy this link and just paste it right there, or maybe you're using It's Learning or something like that. It just gives you a link that you can give. Your students can click on that and it takes them directly into that assignment. All right, so I've covered a lot of information with this, but I do want to show you just one more thing, actually two more things. I want to show you how to search for assignments. So there are a lot of different ways to search Active Classroom. You can go right here to activities. I apologize for that. I actually skipped to the wrong thing. All right, so you can search by keyword. You can type in, I'm going to type in John Locke. All right, it pulls up all of the activities that are related to John Locke. You can preview them here by clicking on the eyeball, or you can go in directly and assign them. If you decide you want to search by standards instead, you simply select which state you're in, and you select your grade level. And then for state standard types, if you use Common Core, then use the Common Core standards. If you don't use Common Core, then select your state content standards. And once you've done that, you hit update, and I'm just going to drop in here, and I think I'm in the Oklahoma account, so I'm just going to do this right here, state content standards, hit update, and it provides you with all of your standards. So you can go through, and we're going to go, okay, the Boston Tea Party. Once you select it, they will generate down below all of the activities that have to do with that specific standard. Let's try that again. Do this one here, remove that one here, and scroll down, and so it pulls up just those activities relating to that standard. That one's on the coercive acts, intolerable acts. All right, so that's the way to do it. If you want to get real fancy with it, there is also the ability for advanced search. You can search by subject, by era, by theme, series title. This is a great way to search here because all of these are collections of like-minded activities. So if you're like, oh, I'm curious to see what History's Mysteries is about, crime scene investigation, it's a great way to go in there and do that. All right, so I've given you guys a few things to look at and a few ways to search. Lastly but not least is this assignments and grades. This allows you to go and capture all of your students' grades. You can look at their grade book and see what they're doing, and you can grade them right there. You can publish grades or allow another attempt. So that's pretty much the long and short of it. One last thing I want to mention is we have this great discussion board right here. You can create discussions, and actually every assignment you have creates a discussion that you can launch. You can post topics, you can ask your students questions, and a great way to just keep that classroom interaction taking place. All right, I hope everyone stays healthy. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Thank you guys so much for joining, and have a wonderful day. Stay healthy.